Are you ready to see the most extensive collection of Disney vintage memorabilia? This happens once every maybe 5 years, where this incredible collector, Joel Magee, actually puts on display as well as auctions off his incredible collection of the coolest memorabilia Walt Disney himself has touched, used, the Imagineers, including animatronics, the Doom Buggy from the Haunted Mansion, the actual Tiki Room animatronics. We're talking even the monorail, the seat, and the console. You name it, it's here. Are you ready to possibly cry if you're a Disney fan? Because this is goals. John Stamos, Drew Carey, all of these people in the past years have bought a lot of the items from Joel Magee, and we can't afford any of it, but you get to see it. I'm Marie with LBB TV, where it's never a dull moment in all the coolest places on earth, as well as happiest, like here in California in Burbank, where we're taking a very special auction, which is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because now we're getting the party started at one of the most special and rarest occasions. This is the first map of Disneyland. The scale and what the, again, idea was with Walt. That's right, Walt and all of his Imagineers worked on this. How crazy. I also need to see the things that didn't happen. Holidayland, Mickey Mouse Club, Lilliputian Land, The Hub, oh my goodness, True Life Adventureland. So some of this stuff never happened. Wow, Lilliputian Land? How cute would that have been? Oh my god, Little People Land. There was always going to be the Steamboat and Big Thunder in some capacity, the train. And then these are Disneyland maps over the decades as things have changed. Now this is something I've never even seen before. Walt's morning routine. The Van Lines moving truck was a landmark in the 1960s, appearing in postcards, toys, and countless photos. Built by famed Imagineer Bob Gurr, and is actually operational. Chris, so we could drive that on the streets of Orlando.
We're driving it back to Orlando.
All right, so some of the items have listed what they think this is gonna go for. So here it says $2,000 to $4,000 for the fire department original prop from the 1960s. And check out the incredible designs that the Imagineers created, the original, again, to come up with what would be the logo, the slogan, the different font. And sometimes it goes for way less and way more. I have a feeling all this is gonna go for way more than expected. Oh, look at David here. Oh my goodness, one of the original costumes. I'd want David's outfit. You can even put a guest relations door in your house. Maybe for LBB TV and Shop LBB. We do that. Oh my god, that's Walt Disney's microphone. Oh my goodness. That is so cool, and they're saying it's gonna go for $10,000. They even have the I Am Local Big Thunder Mountain Railroad front of the train. Oh my goodness, so cool. Now, if you're wondering how did this man get all of these items, then he told us the story how over decades and decades, he's a toy collector. So he would just put it out there into, you know, the world. Hey, if you have a Disney toy, I would love to purchase it. So this is, he said, over 30 years of collecting and just being a super fan. And of course, I don't think anybody has a big enough garage to hold all of this. So at some point he's got to get rid of it, but that means you could bid on it. Now some of the bigger ticket items don't even have the estimated price tag on it. That's where you get the booklet. The booklet itself that has the listing of everything, because this is not even a quarter of the collection that's going up for auction in just a few days. So it'll be interesting to see how much this all goes for. But the bigger ticket items aren't even listed with what they think it's going to go for. But I'm excited. We'll have to watch. Everybody type in the comments here. I answer every comment, by the way. But type in the comments what you think the different items you're seeing will go for. In particular, what item would you want to buy if you didn't have to worry about money? I'm not going to lie. I would love this in my backyard. They even have the original pieces from the Jungle Cruise, from the actual animatronics. Speaking of rides, this is the original Imagineer model of the Indiana Jones ride. It is, in theory, they think going to go for at least $10,000 because it's the original model that the Imagineers worked on. These are real Haunted Mansion stretching room items. How cool is that? Yes, the actual paintings. These are going to go for like a gazillion. I didn't even think these were working animatronics. I just thought they just are animatronics and they look amazing and I would pay $1 gazillion. But we just found out these are working. Oh my god! He just looked at us. That's so cool! Oh my goodness.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed this warning. The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times.
Walt never gave away parts of his rides other than Autopia that went to Marceline, where is his hometown. So this is really, really special. He donated the entire ride, including the cars, to Marceline, Missouri, paid for the installation in the local park, and the cars ran for several years. But people didn't realize how special this was, and they threw away the cars. That's right. So Walt never gave away a ride ever except this that went to Marceline, Missouri. So this is one of the rarest, and it is very hard to find these cars because they were thrown away. And again, this is something Walt gave to his hometown. How cool is that? And again, as one of the rarest items in the collection, 30 to 50,000 is what they think it'll go for. Let us know in the comments, what do you think this will go for? I'm gonna guess 100,000. Is anybody here a Small World fan? Again, they have the actual animatronics from It's a Small World. Look, they have the Tower of Terror. Oh, and it's working, by the way. It is working. Yesterday when we were here, this actually turned on. So cool. Okay, I would buy this in a heartbeat. It says it would go for $2,000 to $4,000. The pre-show TV experience you get when you go in. Oh my God, I would get this in a heartbeat. And then look, soaring. The costumes. Oh my goodness, look at this, guys. Again, as I'm roaming around showing you these things, let me know in the comments, what would you want? Like the working Figment animatronic? Yes, from Epcot, guys. The working Figment animatronic. Or would you want a Green Army Man from Toy Story, from Hollywood Studios? Or I would want this. Me personally, backyard need. Giant broom. Now, Chris said he would love the Magic Kingdom sign. Also very expensive, but I mean, hey, can you imagine that in your house? Welcome to this happy place. Or one of the last remaining remnants of the Hollywood Studios Great Movie Ride at the Graham's Chinese Theater. Oh my goodness. Oh, is that Remy? Remy? What? Oh my gosh, it's from Food and Wine. That's from the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. Guys, they have everything here. This is crazy. No, that's from the Great Movie Ride. Sorry, I'm going crazy here. Look, guys, that is from when they go into the temple. Holy moly. Don't open it, because if you do, your face melts off. And the Great Movie Ride red slippers. Oh, I can't. Hooray for Hollywood. And by the way, again, this is in Hollywood. So we're next to Disneyland, but so much of Disney World is in here too. It's absolutely amazing. All of the collectibles that Walt Disney himself touched, all the Imagineers, all the incredible people that have probably sat in these, and the stories that come with them. I mean, look at this. Oh, see Disneyland from the air, the actual original Skyway bucket. Can you imagine having that in your backyard? I personally think this is probably one of the most important items here. It is the Matterhorn model that was created by the Imagineers in 1959 before anything ever opened. This is major, again, incredible piece of history right here. Not just to Disneyland, but anybody that is a Disney fan. Oh, I would love to have Dumbo in my backyard. Oh, she's scary. She's kind of scary. I don't know if I'd want that in my backyard. Let me know. No, you're too scary. And this is the monorail, the highway in the sky to the Magic Kingdom. How cool is this? It does turn on. You can see our Instagram where we actually show you guys the voice. You can press the buttons and everything starts working. It is so cool. And as you can see the console here, and yes, you can press the buttons and stuff happens. Now, Chris said he really wants this. This is the table from the Carousel of Progress. He said if he could have anything, that's what he wants. I was like, Chris, I'm pretty sure we can buy that from IKEA. He's like, no. And here is Space Mountain. Oh my goodness. And again, more ride consoles as well as uniforms. If you could get any uniform, what would it be? Look at that People Mover uniform. That's really cool. Or would you want an alien? I would love a giant alien. I'm pretty sure Galactic Hero Chris, who loves this ride in Disney World, would just go bonkers with this, because this is an animatronic one. And I wonder if he turns on. And they even have old retired rides like the Alien Encounters. as well as some other really amazing things. Look at Mickey. And again, the coolest things you can find, Captain EO plush. I'm going to bid on you. Let me know in the comments, you know, Captain EO, who remembers that from Epcot. Alien encounters from Magic Kingdom. This was terrifying, by the way. And then, speaking of an original Disneyland ride and Disney World ride, is the Enchanted Tiki Room. They have so much from it, including the wait time. The birds perform every 10 minutes. And this one actually works. Yes, guys, in the Tiki room. Yes, it does. They even have old memorabilia like the Davy Crockett stuff, Big Al collection like no other. And if you love Big Al, you know we have some of the coolest Big Al merch at shoplbv.com. We love the Country Bears. And how awesome is the actual toy soldier from Christmas at Walt Disney World, at Disneyland. Now that needs to come home with me. They even have some of the original costumes. Goofy, you looked a little shorter back then. Now this is the one I want the most, the Main Street Electrical Parade. And speaking of amazing shirts from Shop LBV, if you want to support our channel, but also say you just love amazing quality Disney inspired merch, like this Animal Was Here one. My favorite is the Main Street Electrical Parade one that Chris did. It's one of my favorite designs Chris has ever created. Click the link here, go into the bio also, just to see the artistry Chris did to make sure it was as amazing as this. I love the Main Street. Also, fun fact, Disney World is getting a nighttime show. Can't tell you what. I know what it is though. Patreon also knows what it is. You can click the link if you want to join our Patreon. We did a live stream from here before we ever did a vlog, showing you some other neat things, like they're filming a documentary in here with Chris Hardwick and much more that you got to see on that Patreon. So definitely also click the link to join us there if you want to have fun any day of the week in the most magical and coolest places on earth. Guys, it's time to head to Jim Henson's studios to hang out with Brian Henson and Kermit and Animal. So I'm gonna have to close our vlog now, even though I could stay here all day. So make sure to check out our other vlogs from Hollywood, as well as Disneyland, as well as Disney World, and binge watch all the fun, because it is never a dull moment when you're with LBV TV. And make sure you hit that notifications bell. You're not going to miss us at the Muppets, hanging out at Jim Henson Studios, or at the Disney Burbank Studios. This is we're doing Oogie Boogie Party. We're doing the Halloween party in just a few weeks at Disney World. There's so much to do and you're not going to miss it. Here on our channel, though, we never say goodbye, because when there is magic and incredible things to see and do, just like Mickey says, it's only see you real soon.